So we're currently staying here in Tauranga at the Tauranga Tourist Park in 15th Ave. We're here for the week as Shelley's got some relieving work. So I thought I'd take the opportunity this week to get a bit of maintenance done on the caravan and do a few projects which have been on the back of my mind for a while, just to make it a bit more livable and a bit easier. And yeah, so I'll show you those and show you what I've been up to. But anyway, let's get inside. It's still cold out here this morning. Hi, I'm Darren.
I'm Shelley. We've chosen early retirement and a life of freedom, adventure and the unknown.
So for the next few years we're going to be travelling around our beautiful country of New Zealand in our caravan, and then at a later stage some more overseas travel.
So subscribe and come along with us as we embark on our next adventure.
No, that's better. That's a lot warmer in here than it is out there. It's only reasonably early in the morning, so I just dropped Shelley off at work and come home, had breakfast, and wondering what to do for the day. So I thought I'd yeah, show you a few things of what we've been up to. So the caravan's going really well. It's still nice and warm, and we're loving our travelling around. But there's a few things that have just been a little bit of a pain that we've wanted to address and get sorted out. So this week I've been busy doing a few bits and pieces just to make caravan life a bit easier. Yeah, so I'll show you what I've been doing, and yeah, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do this afternoon. So the cubby hole down there, I think I've shown you that before. I cut that out quite a while ago now, just for somewhere to put our shoes and bits and pieces, which just makes that area so much better. Actually, I'll put my slippers on too because it's a bit cool. Yeah, so that's made a big difference, and it just keeps the doorway nice and clear, which is great. Now what I've done this week, the table that we used to have in here, I don't know, other owners of Bailey Rangefinders will know that they've got the legs at each end of the table, and it's just a freestanding table that just sort of sits there, and then you're supposed to put it away when you're driving. It's always been a bit of a pain, to be honest, because if you look down there, our heater vent is right underneath there, and with the table leg right hard up against it, it used to get really hot. So we were constantly moving the table away, and it was always a bit awkward to get out of the seat on the side. So I've always wanted to change that to a central pedestal, which is what I've done. So I did that just the other day, and it just makes this so much better. It's adjustable up and down, and obviously if you want to get out of here, you can just turn it around and give you more space, or you can turn the table right around. And likewise, if you've got visitors over, to sit over on this side of it, before you couldn't really do it with the table fully in because there was a leg in the way, where now you can scoot right around the table, which just makes absolute sense, and it's made a huge difference. We really like that. Other thing we've done, I can't remember whether I've showed you some of these before, but the gas hot water and pump switches I've changed to just down here. Before they were all right underneath in that locker down here, so every time you wanted to turn the pump off if you went out somewhere, you had to climb under the table to that locker, which was just a real nuisance. So I've changed that. What else have we done? The bedroom. The bedroom, I've put a couple of fans in down the end there. I did that a few months ago now, just for when we were up north. Makes it a bit cooler. We've got our modem and everything set up on the shelf here, and that's just stuck on there with some industrial Velcro. And there's obviously a 12 volt socket right next to it, so it works out really well. And that's just been brilliant. The Wireless Nation modem, we've never been short of internet, or never had it slow down or been out of range or anything. It's just great. We can be parked up anywhere basically, and have internet, which is fantastic. Other thing I've done, just put a couple of hooks up here, just for hanging clothes and just keeping the stuff out of the way, instead of having it all over the seats over there. What else have we been doing? The bathroom, we've obviously put a mat down on the floor, and this used to have just a central hook. It had a hook, like a double hook about here, that you drape the two towels over, and it was always a bit of a pain really. So I just put up these towel rails just the other day, which just gives us somewhere to hang the towels, and it looks a lot neater than it did before, where they're all draping down all over here. So so that's heaps better too. I'm still thinking about putting one up here too, as a floor mat for the shower. It could hang up on there, just a small one probably. The shower, turn the light on. The shower, we've put the shower caddy in here. That just sticks onto the wall, and there's no way it will come off. It's I got that one from Bunnings, I think. It's amazing how it sticks on. You basically, it comes with a little pump, a little suction pump, and you attach it to the wall that way. But it's absolutely brilliant. And so that's made a big difference too, just somewhere to put our shampoos and bits and pieces. And we've put a couple of hooks up in here also, one for the squeegee, just to squeegee the shower down with when we're finished, but also if it rains, we can bring our jackets in and just hang them in here, and then they can just drop into the shower. So that's another little trick. The other thing I've done here is, I forgot to mention, we've also put a carpet square down under the table. This was from, I think this was from Bunnings. I got this, but it's thin enough that the cupboards will also open out over the top of it, and because we sit at the table most of the time when we're in the caravan, we're sitting there, it's just a little bit warmer on your feet, I guess, too, with having that there. And because it's so thin, and it's got like a non-slip backing on it, so it just stays there, it doesn't move around at all. But it also means that we could get another one or two of them if we wanted to, and bring them right out to here. So we may actually do that at some stage. Just see how we go. That's I think that's a metre by a metre, that carpet square, so it doesn't quite fill the whole area, but as you can see, it's not far off it. But it would be a perfect size for in here. It would be great. Another little trick where we did, after having a shower at night, obviously the bathroom door gets all closed up again, and so it stays quite cold in there because it's got no heating in there. The heating's mainly just for the main living area. So what we do of an evening, I just put up a couple of little saddles up here, one there and one over this side. And if we just undo this, I'll show you what I mean. So of an evening, it looks a bit like a Chinese laundry, but and basically we just hang all our towels on there so that overnight they're getting all the heating and that from in here, and in the morning they're dry. We can put them back in, hang them up on the towel rails in there, and yeah, happy days. no cold wet towels in the morning. So that actually works really well, and it's so simple. Yeah, you'd obviously do it before you go to bed, so that if you got guests here, you know, they're not walking through your towels and things on the line. But it actually works really well, and then you can just scrunch it up and hang it back up there during the day. Shelley has also come up with a way of defrosting the fridge. I think she's shown, actually, yeah, there is a video on this, but you can see it's always right. This part of the fins here is fine. It's always just this end, and it looks to be like a really common thing. I mean, several people have on YouTube have done exactly the same thing. So yeah, we just put the fan in here and blow on there, and I'll put that into the video so you can see anyway. But it really makes it's so easy to defrost the fridge. So yeah, I'll have a cup of coffee and then I'll take you outside and show you some of the things we've been doing out there as well. I've had a few projects on the go, and I'll give you a bit of an update on our water tank as well. So I'll climb underneath the van and I'll show you what I've been doing under there. So one good thing about this camp here, you've got the hard stands to park your caravan on, so it makes this sort of thing a lot easier than lying on wet grass. Okay, so what I've been doing the last couple of days, I've just been lagging all these water pipes underneath here, and the central one that runs all the way back to the other end of this freshwater tank, right down the end there. And so yeah, I guess that might give you a bit of a clue on where we're going next. But I'll update you on that as we go. The other thing I might do this afternoon, I think, is these gas pipes here, like these are all the gas lines. So I've still got some lagging material left over, so I might do some of those too, just to protect it from the cold a bit better. And I'll give you an update on our water tank. Let's climb under here and have a bit of a look. So here we are here. This is the repair they did on it, and it's far better than the first time they had a go at it. So they got a different guy onto it the last time, and he's done a really good job. He's trenched it sort of quite deep in there and refilled it with plastic. And since he's did this, we've been to Napier, which is sort of 3 or 4 hours drive. So we've been there, and we've had water in the tank, and come all the way back here to Tauranga, and it's been absolutely fine. So I'm really rapt about that. But also the other thing I did as a bit of a precaution, I bolted this, I don't know which is the easiest way to see this, but I bolted this piece of hardwood on the bottom here, just as a bit more support for that tank, because initially I thought it was from the tank flexing up and down, but I actually don't think it is that now, because the other corner of this, which is up here, is absolutely fine. So you'd think if this side here went in the corner, then that would have gone as well. So I actually wonder whether it's something actually just flicked up and hit that or something for it to cause that, or else it was a fault in that tank. Yeah, I'm pretty happy that it's fixed anyway, and hopefully we have no more problems with it. The other thing you might notice too is that we've also we've put some gas bottle covers on the front here, just to protect our bottles, and obviously when it's raining and it's really cold, it just gives them a bit better insulation and stops them from going all rusty. Those were New Zealand made covers that we bought, and I think we just looked them up online and got those, but they work really well, and they actually look like they're supposed to be there as part of the caravan, so that's really good. Our new decals, this is decals for our YouTube channel. We mentioned this in a previous video, so we've got those on each side, and then a big one on the back as well, just so whoever's following us can see that we have a YouTube channel, and hopefully might want to have a bit of a look. So that's pretty much the update on the caravan. I think, yeah, this afternoon I'll get under, do a bit more work on those gas pipes, and then hopefully give it a bit of a wash this afternoon before I go and pick Shelley up. Yeah, so we're here for the week, and then we're going to head back to Whakatane on Friday afternoon, and just have a few days back there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for coming along. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It yeah, just helps us out a bit. It doesn't cost anything or anything like that. It just as I've said before, it just makes YouTube more aware that people are watching our videos, and give us a thumbs up if you like what you've seen, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.